something super cool. I was for Notion November today. I was building a little setup that would let you create a book database using Notion. And so what I decided to do, instead of using Notion AI, I decided to use Claude AI. And I spoke out my prompt to Claude, and I had Claude do it for you. And one thing that's cool about Claude, if you don't want to pay for Notion AI, Claude will actually edit the pages in Notion for you. You just have to make sure that you connect it with the Claude integration. There's instructions on how to do that. Anyway, so I have Notion already connected to my Claude, and I told Claude to build this book database for me, and it actually did it, and it did a damn good job of it. It's actually pretty impressive. I almost want to do this again with ChatGPT. In the video, you'll see as I upload it, I did use the phone. It's right here. I can't hold it. I used the phone to do ChatGPT voice so that it could kind of help me, but it didn't write the database the way Claude did, which, maybe I understand it's still not as good at that stuff as Claude is, but I have also put out the entire instructions. I was like, Claude, now that we did this, write a step by step, like how to do this yourself. And hold on, let me take you over here. Claude actually did it. So it wrote the step by step instructions, and I'm posting this on Notion. I'm gonna make this public so that y'all can grab this. But this is step by step instructions on how to build this sucker yourself. And then what I did is at the very bottom, blah, 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 keep go. I gave you the prompt if you want Claude to build it for you. So you could take this prompt and just have Claude build it for you. But again, you got to make sure that your Claude is connected to your Notion. Man, go straight. What's wrong with you? So man, you talk about like mad cool. This game changer, son. This is game changer. Like it's one thing to be able to do all kind of myriad stuff in AI, but how about building tools to help you help yourself and building them yourself without a lot of work? Now, when I first tried to build one of these in Notion, like 3 years ago when I first started using Notion, it was a pain in the butt. What's up, Kev? Good to see you here. And I was like, man, I ain't got time for that. So I just didn't do it. And then, of course, everybody was selling on Etsy or uh, not Facebook Marketplace. What is it called? Creative Marketplace. And there's one more at the Notion template store. You could kind of buy your templates to build a book database, but like I wanted to do it myself. So I got frustrated with it. I never finished it. So like legit going in and telling Claude to build this database for you, this little book tracker, and it did it. And then it gave me the manual instructions so that you guys could build it yourself, and it did it. And then I had it create a prompt in case you wanted to have your own Claude do it, and it did it. And I was like, son, this is gangster. This book tracker is something that you would use, Gretchen, 100%. And yo, I see we got more people in here. We got, I can't read that. It says Lily Go. How you doing, Lily Go? 24. Good to see you up in here. But it's just super, super cool that we are able to just build these kind of things without a lot of work. So like I am super impressed with Notion and what they did with the last update. So I'm about to upload this video. Um, give give it like 20 minutes. You'll be able to see it yourself. And I need to go eat some dang food. I was like super impressed. Of course, Notion AI can do it 100%. But I was like, there's got to be some people that's going to be like, I don't want to buy Notion AI. I already have Claude. I already have ChatGPT. And damn, son, damn, it is pretty crazy. Yes, yes. Uh, I did, Gretchen, I built it using Claude, but Claude, if you connect it to Notion, will actually write the Notion pages for you. Notion AI could absolutely do this, but I wanted to see what would happen if I had the outside AI build it for you. Because remember in class, Luis had asked the question, what if I want to get Notion AI and I already have ChatGPT? And we tried it and ChatGPT wasn't good at it, but Claude has actually nailed it, like nailed it. And again, don't stress that ChatGPT can't do it yet. Give it a week or so, or two, it'll figure it out. Because Notion AI really, no cap, came out September 24th, like fully came out with 3.0, and it won't take them long to catch up. but I was just like mad impressed. It's levels of getting stuff done by building something that works the way you think for you. And that's crazy. That is crazy. And I asked it like, yo, I wanted the title, the author, the format, the status, want to read, currently reading, finished. I wanted ratings 1 through 5. I wanted the genres, where multi-select. I wanted the date I started, the date I finished, the publication date. And then I told it something crazy I didn't think it would be able to do. I said, I want progress, and I want it to be 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, where I can put my progress in. And then I ask it for a review field, but I even asked it to when you press it, it'll pop out and let me put in my highlights and my notes. And, it just built the whole thing. It's kind of bananas. You see the video. It says, do you think there are different results? Notion AI will probably do it better because it's trained on itself. Claude has to do it based on its training of what everybody else has already built that's publicly available to the outside world. Notion knows how to do some things because, well, they wrote the app. So Notion AI will be better. But again, I was trying to figure out a way to do this for the, let's call them cheap asses. No, I'm joking. People who just don't want to spend that money yet. But yeah, man, I am crazy impressed by what this thing is able to do. And I'm blown away just knowing that we're going to be at a point relatively soon with almost any tool where we were going to be able to have the tools help you build the system that you need to effectively use that tool. So it's one thing to have DaVinci and Premiere, and to some extent with plugins, Final Cuts, pull the words out. But what none of them are really good at yet is finding your chapters. So I think in not too distant future, they're going to be able to look at your style. Okay, so imagine this. I just created, at this point, 370 videos. And if I could just take all of those transcripts, which are text-based, and use that transcript to train Final Cut to know where to do the base edits, I wouldn't care if it took my computer a week to figure that training out, because in week 2, it would be able to primarily edit my videos for me. I feel we're really close. I feel like we're really close. And to me, dude, that's impressive, son. That is absolutely impressive. I'm I'm kind of almost borderline bugging at how crazy this was. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And yeah, Kevin, the way these AIs come out and everything keeps changing, it is kind of irritating to be on the bleeding edge because you are spending a lot of money chasing the dream. So if you already have Claude, knowing that it can do this, I think is pretty dope. I do think it's pretty dope. And you don't have to worry about going and getting another AI and adding to, your monthly costs or whatever. So it's just crazy. Man, it's super crazy. It's super crazy. I am it's funny. I'm almost at a loss for words at how cool it was. That's what I'm saying. And y'all know it takes. I don't get lost for words too easy. I said Claudette. No, I don't want that. I'm making a thumbnail right now, so I can put this up. Let's do that twice. Go back where you came from. Go back. Let's see, BUILD, it. I'll say built it. There you go. That looks cool. Give it an exclamation point, because all good thumbnails should have an exclamation point. That's crazy. I remember adding your request to University Library for the ERIC search and waiting 3 to 5 days for the results and the resources. Yeah, you know what I mean? So one good thing for Notion AI that I will say, and Kevin, again, not trying to tell you to buy it, but if I'm taking my book database that I'm adding to Notion, which is why I wanted to build it, and when I read a book and the book is dope, and I put in my thoughts on a particular chapter or my thoughts on a particular subject matter in the book, right? Then those thoughts live in my Notion knowledge. Okay, so here's a book that I picked up at Crafting Commerce, and it's about, funny enough, publishing your own book. So as I go through this book and I read something in here, and it makes sense to me, right? So it's talking about, depending on who you ask, there's somewhere between 1 and 7 types of editing: proofreading, line editing, copying, structural editing, content editing, developmental editing, and substantive editing. In the publishing world, overcomplicates this process. All of the editing types can be confusing, so let's simplify the process. My note might be, it's crazy how many people tell you to edit your first draft, but nobody tell you that there's 7 types of substantive editing. Gretchen might know that, but the rest of us wouldn't know that. So I could, like, my note might be, I was absolutely blown away that there's really that many types of editing. So by putting that in there and putting my takeaways, like every time I have a takeaway from James Clear, or even, I watching my Gary Vee videos and Gary says something that pops my socks. I always say it's important to take whatever somebody tells you and put it in your notes in the way that you said it. And what everybody was taught to do when we went to school was to put the notes, like, write verbatim down what the frick the teacher said. That's why you can't pass the test, because you wrote down what the teacher said. You didn't write down how it meant to you, how it hit you, how it didn't hit you, how it made you confused, how it made you feel, how it didn't make you feel, like why it pisses you off. And if you write your notes to the where, to the point, to the where, to the how, that something actually affects you, it sticks. But if you write your notes, like you look at the board and you copy them, you don't know what the shit that was 2 weeks later. You have no freaking clue. And yeah, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Let me do this. Book tracker. All right, I'm gonna call it that. Bingo bango. Let me do it again. I'm gonna do easy, E-A-S-Y, E-A-S-Y. This is causing me to put way too many words on my thumbnail, but you know what? I'll fix it later. I don't want to be here all night. I've been up since old dark 30. It's time to go to bed. Boom. Yeah, man, this is why I like doing these crazy challenges, because you never know what you're going to find out. You never know what you're going to figure out. Kevin, what's your light bulb, fam? I'm curious. I swear, so many people are like, I don't have time, dude. What I just did, the length of this video, I don't know what it is, but it's probably like 8 minutes. The length of this video is how long it took me to do what I did. Like, if anything, it took longer because I was talking to y'all while I was making the video, because I did it as a, I can't even speak English right now. I did it as a tutorial. So oh yeah, there you go. Light bulb, right? That 7 editor thing, that's crazy. Gretchen probably knew that, but I didn't know that. It's just mind blowing that in the 7 minutes it took me to record this video, I was able to build a tool that I can now use. Go ahead and send your IG comment about paid meta program and how it has an affiliate invite. Oh, dude, please do. I was trying to connect my Amazon affiliate to that today, and it was not doing it for me. It's pissing me off. Book tracker. I'm also sort of impressed at like how I've been able to build some things. I'm gonna show you something in a second. Let me put this thumbnail on this page. I'll show you something else that I built just yesterday. Oh, I was telling you guys about the Smiley Box affiliate link fixer. And I was able to post it to GitHub and write the instruction manual and put the instruction manual on Claude in a couple of minutes. Ugh. If you are not afraid of your terminal, and I'm not, I'm a nerd. I've been here a minute. If you're not afraid of your terminal, putting Claude and ChatGPT in your terminal and running it that way, it's a different game. Fam, it's a different game. I might teach you guys on Saturday how to do it. It is a absolutely different game. Oh my God. What it was able to do. So I took the code that it made and I shared it with Ken today. And I was like, Ken, check this out. Ken looked at it and he was like, damn, that's pretty cool. Like, it's pretty crazy. Do you have a public creator FB profile that you can post on? Yes. Yes, I do. My public creator profile is Doc Rock. It might be Doc Rock Star because Doc Rock is my regular one, but I do have a public creator profile. My IG is connected to my public creator profile. So, phenomenal. Bro, absolutely phenomenal. This has been one of the craziest things I have ever done. So I'm going to publish this page, publish. I'm going to copy the link, copy, and I'm going to put it here. UILD, it yourself instructions. Bingo. Paste that. And then Claude, build it, prompt. And then I'm gonna paste that in here. Can I do it? Wait, this might be too much for, this might be too much. No, it'll fit, it'll fit. Boom, boom, boom. Let's do that. Let's do that. Gangster. And how much more space I got? I got another 2,000 words I can add. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I hope people get this. I can't even spell Claude. Work with ChatGPT, but ChatGPT cannot build it for you as of today. This, come on, dude, learn how to type. This may change soon. All right, gangster, we are done. This video is processing, and then we are done. This is cool. This is cool. All right, I'll send you both. It's an application process. Goes get credit paid if you accept it. The post link. Oh, exactly. Thank you. If you accept it, Jack gets an affiliate kickback for referring you. Okay, gangster. Appreciate you, fam. Anyway, this video will be popping up soon. Give me a little bit. I'm not even going to bother changing the title. I'll change the title later. I am tired. I am down like 4 flats. Thank you guys for coming by while I upload this thing. I told you I'm going to go live every day until YouTube gives me my horizontal vertical thing, and then we'll be legit. Gretchen, Ulanzi, where'd it go? I threw the box away already? I did throw the box away. Okay, this is Ulanzi vacuum sucker doohickey. That's a real terminology. And what it is for, I don't have anything that will make it stick right now. But what it is for is you open this and the little suction cup slowly goes in and it'll suck it to the glass. And then, of course, you can magnet your phone on there like such. And then you have a little riser dude and it's rotational. So you can turn it this way and that way. This might be good for the camper van, because you can, you know, put your phone up and record content anywhere. And you might even be able to set yourself up with a little lift to record out the window, because this will be suction to the window, and then you can get your angle straight, and that might allow you to shoot it like this. So then you can just read, you know, whatever. Ulanzi. I got it on, I watched David Manning's video and he showed it, and I was like, David, I hate you. You're gonna cost me 30 bucks. But there's a couple of other ones on the thing, you know, these other random companies, which was dumb, because my brain says get the Ulanzi one, but it probably don't matter. They're probably all the same. But anyway, you can get it for as low as like 18 bucks. Do I have a link for the little suctioning thing? Let me do it on YouTube, because the phone don't let you put in links. But you know I got a link for everything, girl. All right, let me get it. It's really cool. I was like, yo, I'm going to take this to Japan. And so when we riding in the train, in the Shinkansen, I can suction it to the train window and, you know, shoot content out the window. Get that epic Japanese snow B-roll. Yeah, what you need my passkey for? Shut up. Hold on 1 second. Chrome. Let me do Chrome. I'm already logged into Amazon. Ulanzi. Bango. It's called the SK25. Let me get the linky link. Ulanzi phone holder MagSafe. Copy. Click this and then go to YouTube. Bingo. Find my own channel. Bingo. Go to view your channel. Bingo. Go to live. There he is. And I can paste it in here. Blah, blah, blah. Come on. Load up. Load up. Chat. Bingo. There it is. All right. You are hooked up. The inflatable light is already in the van. Yeah, one more Ulanzi makes it a party. For sure. Anyway, I got a jet. I got to go eat. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate y'all. Ooh, phone just said low battery. It's definitely time to go. Love you guys. I will see you on the flip. Peace out.